everybody, it's Jo from YogaJo and it's day 2 of falling in to fall. So let's get started. You should need your blocks, a belt and a blankie. Hopefully you've got that all. So let's begin. Let's get a block. Let's take a seat on our block. We're going to start off in Sukhasana, placing one ankle in front of the other and sitting up nice and tall. So let's place our palms facing out, shoulders back and down. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. Nice and deep breathing. Let's do a little bit of Ujjayi breathing. So as you prepare yourself for Ujjayi, get your apparatus working, so sit up nice and tall. Get your shoulders back and down, chest lifted like a proud conqueror. Closing your eyes, focusing on your breath. Thank yourself for being here. Just set your intentions for today's class. Inhaling for a comfortable number that you can breathe up to. Holding for a moment. And exhaling to that same number. Inhaling up to this number. Pausing and slowly exhaling. Work with your breath as you inhale deeply. Try and work a deeper number. And then slowly exhaling. Increase the volume of your breath and deepen it by really working down from the bottom of the lungs, filling them all the way up as you're breathing in and emptying them from the bottom of the lungs as you're exhaling all the way out. So just focusing on that breath, trying to get a nice rhythm going. Deep breathing. So as I said, we're working into folding into fall, which is nice forward bends. Forward bends are the pinnacle poses of self-reflection. Practicing and finding comfort and maintaining a forward bend takes a lot of time and patience. So as a tree has no attachment to the leaves that fall from the branches in autumn, we can let go of which no longer serves us. This allows us to move forward, rediscovering ourselves amongst the quiet felt in the forward bends. A warning to those who are suffering with back problems or bad hip rotations or any slip discs, please work with extra awareness and do not hunch your back at all. Kindly drop your chin down towards your chest. A little saying for today. Starting today, you need to forget what's gone, appreciate what still remains, and look forward to what's coming next. Slowly begin to open up your eyes, draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. Let's change the cross of our legs to our unnatural cross. Still sitting up nice and tall. Taking our arms out to the side. Big inhale, lift up tall. And exhaling all the way out. Inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling all the way out. Once more, up we go. Big inhale. Hold it here. Exhale, taking the right arm down. Left arm stretches up tall. Exhale, working over towards the right side. Stretch. As you stretch, drop down the knees. Keep pushing them down. Lengthen into it. If you want to place your elbow on the floor, you can stretch, lengthen, and slowly twist, look up to the ceiling. Nice deep breaths. Slowly up you come, inhaling both arms, exhaling out to the left. Placing that hand down, stretching out. If you can place the elbow down and try and get that knee down, please keep doing it. Lengthen, open up, looking up to the ceiling. Stretch. And up you come, all the way. Both arms coming down, reaching down. Let's take one more big inhale, up we go, lift. Clasp the hands together, stretch up to the ceiling. Come out of the sides of the body, stretch into those intercostals. And let's slowly work over to the right side. Big stretch. Back to the center, over to the left. Achoo! Sorry. I've got it in the arm. You can. And down we go. Thank goodness I'm far away from you. Okay. Let's work with this. Placing your hands behind you. Place them onto the floor. Open the chest, look up to the ceiling. I want you to arch the back now. Arch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll the back down. And inhale, lift up. I want you to feel through the hips. So I want you to open through the hips and now roll and work the hips in. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, working down. So it's kind of like a cat and cow, but it's a much bigger movement. So really opening up. Exhale, working down. Let's do once more. Up we go. And exhale, working down. Coming back up. If you're sitting on a block, you can move off that block. If you won't, you're fine. I'm just going to move that. You stay where you are. I want you to work your feet into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. Hold into those feet. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Lift up. We're going to inhale, lift knees. Exhale, working down. Let's do it once more. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. We're going to work into a nice forward bend. So you want to keep your hands onto the feet, your elbows out to the side. Now, even if you only go down a little bit, that's absolutely fine. It's right at the beginning of the class. So inhale, lifting. Exhale, elbows are out and lengthening. So you want to push your tailbone out. Even if you work from side to side, lengthen through the tailbone, lengthen through to the skull bone. And slowly see if you can work down, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. So a little bit of a stretch, working into those nice hip flexors, lifting and down. Up we go. And down. Beautiful. And slowly up you come. Help those knees in and we go onto all fours, onto our hands and knees. So onto your hands and knees, I'm going to come over a little bit. Let's work with our cat and our cow. So flattening your back. Inhale, looking up tall. Exhale, rounding that back and looking it down. Inhale, flattening out, flexion with the back. And exhale, pulling in, anterior tilt. Let's go again. Inhale up. Exhale, working down. And back we come. Fantastic, beautiful movement. Right arm stretches up, left leg stretches back. Extend into it. Big stretch, lift up through the core and through the shoulders. Hold it there for a moment. You're going to lift and you're going to bend that knee. I want you to do some little exercise here. So I want you to lift that leg up and down. So it's a little lift, up and down. Keep going. Keep going. Nice movement. And slowly release, straightening out. Placing the hand and the knee. Switch to the other side. Left arm up. Right leg up. Stretch it out. Get yourself into the center. Lift up. Make sure your nice hip squished. Stretch it out. And then slowly hold it. Let's start to bend. And we'll start to lift. And lift. And lift. Work into it. Hold through the core. So you're not working just back muscles, you want to work everything here. Working into it. Hold. Hold. Keep going. And then slowly straighten out. Hands down, knee down. Beautiful. So let's take our right arm up to the ceiling. Big lift. Taking it underneath. Dropping down. From here, I want you to take your left foot, you're going to place it right by the hand, and you lift up your left arm, stretch it up. We're going to open up the shoulders. I want you just to take it back, straight, and then place it underneath. If you can get to your inner thigh, that's great. If you can't, you can place it behind your back. You want to open the shoulders. Nice big stretch. So we are twisting into the upper body, but we're not doing really twists. I just want to open up the shoulders a little bit more. Slowly take up the left arm up to the ceiling, left hand down to where it should be, left knee and back up. Okay, so we're going to work to the other side. Left arm up, stretch up, stack the shoulders. Left hand goes under, dropping it down, drop your head. Take the right foot out to the hand, lift up the right arm, stretch up. Then you're taking it back, see if you can get into that inner thigh and open a little bit more. Nice breathing. Slowly, right arm up, right hand down, knee in, and back up we come. Okay. We're going to work into our down dog. So stepping your hand forward, your hands, tucking your toes, knees off the floor, stretch your buttocks back, lengthen. Now I want you to hold this lengthening point again and slowly working up onto the tippy toes, stretching out, lengthening up, extend, and let's drop down the right heel, come back up, left heel, come back up, right heel, come back up, left heel, come back up, and right. Up, left, up, and down both. Stretching it out. Now let's just check our alignment, that we are in the correct alignment of a down dog. So we're just going to work into one plank. You see the alignment is correct. So I'm not in a short plank. I'm in a short down dog. I'm in a correct down dog. Back I go. Stretching it out. Beautiful. Extend. And then slowly you're going to take your toes together, your knees apart. And you come down to the floor. Stretch it out, lengthen. Alright. So we're on day 2. We're going to go straight into our inversion. So you've got your 3 options. Actually, you've got 2 options. We're going to work either into your dolphin, if you're not going up yet. And if you are going up, please start immediately. I'm watching the time, I'm doing it 6 minutes. I want you to go into both, Sirsasana and Bakasana. So I want you to have both experiences, and I want you to hold each one a minimum of 2 minutes. Off you go. Ta-da. Okay. For those who don't know what they're really doing, let's work together. So, today I want to just focus on a little bit more training of each of them. I always show you dolphin. I think let's work into a little bit more training of Sirsasana and Bakasana. And let's work with it. Me training you against the wall. So you can get a little more understanding. So I will place my blanket. A big thing I find is that when you place your blanket against the wall, especially let's say in Bakasana, you tend to have this space of the blanket, your hand, your triangle's here, so your head's going to be placed there, and you need your head closer to the wall. So if that's the case, make your little blanket space shorter, or even better, lift it up. So that is how I'm going to do it. For example, my triangle is that big. I need to place my head close to the wall. I want to get everything up. If you've got a huge booty that actually goes out that way, but you'll find that you see what your back is like. I'm straight here, and if I'm going out that far, there, then I need a little more space. So work it out. The idea is to get your back flat. And if you can't get your back flat up against the wall, you're defeating the sense of the point of the whole movement. So there is my triangle, okay? I make sure that the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. So what tends to happen is people go down like that and their hands are out a lot further. Your hands must be directly under. The other thing is make sure when you put your head down, you have the correct distance. Remember that triangle has equal sides. It's an equal-sided triangle, it's not a odd triangle. I place my head down. Now, when I walk, look how I push my back up against the wall. Once I get the back, I'm not rounded, I start to get the whole back. So there's the sides, I want to push the back, so I'm really up. Now you can see my elbows aren't so great, so I might want to pull them in slightly. Oh, this thing. Then I'll get myself correctly lined with my elbows, my shoulders. I find my most comfortable place. Place the knees on. Now I've got the back right on. My elbows are slightly in. Now you can take them one leg at a time if you want to. It's very different for me against the wall. Up against the wall. And I try and work my back up. Okay. If it's very hard in the neck, work it out. It's not nice for you. Lengthen out of the neck. Stretch. When you're coming down, you're going to place both knees back down. You can take one at a time if necessary. Push your buttocks on the wall. That's where you will find it easier for stability. Then placing both hands down. So it's just a little bit of traction to understand where you're going. The most important thing is don't rush it. Because if you're rushing, you're going to lift your legs up too quickly. I want you to feel that movement. Also, with the pressure, I don't want to feel so much pressure on my head. If you focus on your head and the pressure on your head, you create more pressure on your head. That is the best way of explaining it. Try and work away from the pressure. Okay. Now it's exactly the same. How's my time? Okay, you should have swapped into your other pose if you're doing both poses. Alright? If you work into the other one, it's pretty much the same thing. You want your hands, so your hands pray together, tuck, thumb, you want an egg in there. So I want to have an egg. I put that up against the wall, same difference. It's not here, it's there. I place my head in, okay? Elbows are right in, thumb is up, and then I slowly push my back onto the wall. I don't arch, I lengthen. So now you can even see my back is not against the wall all the way, it's mostly my buttocks. Then I start to lift, then I can start to move. So you can take one leg and start moving away. Feel how that feels. So taking one leg away at a time. You slowly work with that. When you come down, you must put your bum against the wall. Then you can start to see what it feels like to keep the bum there and to slowly bring the legs down and walk it away. Everybody start coming back down. Okay, so that was just a teaching session and to keep you up there long enough. So everybody's coming down. Okay, once you're down, obviously 2 fists. And then slowly stretching out your arms, it's tap the toes, it's going to a down dog. And walk your feet towards your hands. Bum and bones touch ankles apart, release your head. Hands to prayer, rotate your shoulders and up you go. Okay. So we're working to our sun salutations. We're working to at least, let's do 6 sun salutations. Start on top of your mat. Inhale, lifting up tall. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to the front, hands to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right leg stepping back, opening up through the chest. Flattening out the left leg. You're in a plank. Let's drop first round. Knees down. Buttocks, elbows are above. Keep those elbows in. Nose to chest dives. Up you come. Tuck toes into a down dog. Stretch it out, right foot forward. Opening up, left foot forward. Head down, hands to pray, up we go. Inhale. Exhale, coming down, hands to front. Hands to side, inhale, lift. Left leg going back, open through the chest. Flatten, right. Knees, buttocks, elbows, nose to chest. Up we go. Down dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Hands to pray, up we go. Lovely. Let's keep going. Hands forward. Side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Left. Chaturanga. Obviously, if you want to drop your knees, you can. Urdhva Mukha. Into a down dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Pray.